Hi, everybody. How are you doing? Welcome to week number 2 of CMS Public Speaking, the 7-week course. Okay. Hopefully you enjoyed week 1. You were able to get in, move around. Again, I know that some people had some struggles with the textbook. Do the best that you can with that, folks. The only thing I know how to do is provide you with an access code. Otherwise, I'd suggest contacting the virtual bookstore. If anybody has any tips or tricks for it, go to the student lounge and post your tip or trick to get on if you use the access code and it worked out. I have no idea why it doesn't work. Eventually it does. I'm sorry, I can't give you any better information. So if you do have a good tip for the class, put it in the student lounge area, okay, and help us out there. So week 1 wrapped up yesterday, okay? You were asked to purchase a textbook. You were asked to create your student introduction presentation, which I'm going to take a look at a little bit later in the week. You were there to post your informative presentation topic. I will have those approved by tomorrow morning, Tuesday, okay? Please make sure that you go in there and you check and see. If it says complete, that means keep going forward. If it says incomplete, I will have typed in a reason why it is no good. Okay. You did your first discussion board, fake it till you make it. You watched the video. Hopefully you got something good out of watching Dr. Amy Cuddy talk about how to build confidence. Not only that, but you got an example of what a professional public speaker looks like. And in my opinion, she could be a lot better. Okay. But she still makes $75,000 a presentation. It's pretty good. And you turned in your chapter 1. So chapter 1 has been graded. I put in your 5 points if you turned it in on time. If you didn't do any of these assignments, I still accept late work up until the end of the semester, okay, which is beginning of March. Get it turned in so you are on task, okay? So this week, week number 2, okay, you are going to deliver your informative presentation, okay? Your informative presentation is a little bit different than your student introduction presentation. The biggest difference, you need to have at least one audience member available to watch your speech, okay? Somebody live has to be watching your speech. They can either be in the same room as you can FaceTime somebody, you can Zoom them in like I'm doing with this, okay? But the directions are laid out here pretty easily. You're going to record a 3 to 4 minute speech about your innovator or your innovation by Friday. You're going to post it by Friday, just like your student introduction presentation. You can get extra credit points if you use YouTube, okay? I've given you some talking points here with the white circles, okay? To bring those up. If you need some content, okay? You must use a PowerPoint, okay? Or whatever, Google Slides, I don't care. Okay, you must use a PowerPoint. You must have at least 3 slides, not counting the title slide, not counting the works cited slide. So check that out. Now, you get additional points for audience members. Okay, you get 1 extra credit point for up to 5 audience members over the minimum of 1. So if you have 6 audience members, you can get 5 extra credit points. Okay, make sure your audience members are asking you questions at the end of your speech. There is a sample speech here. It is not that great, but it's a sample speech, okay? And we're following the same rules for discussion boards that we did last week that we're following this week, okay? When you are done this speech, this is different. You're going to fill out your informative presentation critique, okay? It takes it 5 minutes, basically asking you the before, during, and after your speech, how you feel it went, okay? After that, you are going to participate in the read the room discussion board. It talks about audience analysis. It's a real big deal in public speaking. It's also what your chapter 3 review questions are about. We'll get to that in a minute, okay? But audience analysis is very important. You can't give the same speech to a different audience and expect the same outcomes. When I turn in my, I have a midweek video that I'm going to put out there just like I did last week, probably on Friday. I'll give you a little bit more about audience analysis, okay? Let's hop back into the modules for week number 2. Close this up. So you've got your discussion board, and then you were doing 3 chapter reviews. You're reading chapter 3, 4, 14, chapter 3 deals with analyzing an audience. Chapter 4 talks about selecting a topic, how to do that. And chapter 14 talks about giving an informative speech, which that's what you're doing this week. Some other points of interest I want to put out there. Week number 3 is available for you to check out. That starts talking about the demonstration presentation. It looks like there's more chapters involved here. Chapter 5 and 6, chapter 7 and 8, chapter 10 and 11 discussion boards. Okay. You want to, or not discussion boards, I'm sorry. Chapter review questions if you want to get started early on that. And also week number 4, the demonstration presentation is available. Okay. The last 2 areas I need to populate, which I will do later this week, week 5 and week 6. Okay. Week 7 is there when we wrap up the course. Okay. So hopefully you are enjoying what's going on. I'm going to take a look at your assignments. Remember, I'm looking at your feedback. I'm not necessarily providing it. If you have something specific that you would like to know, please feel free to ask me if you want some, very specific feedback about one of your speeches, aside from what I put into the rubric. I'll be more than happy to help you out. A response to the discussion board, I'm there. Just let me know. Hopefully you're enjoying the course. It's very intense. I get it. I'm here to help you out. Okay, everybody? So don't be afraid to reach out and ask questions. All right. So that's what I have for this video. Welcome to week 2.